hardly any time at all has passed since we finished the last episode. Randy is active, Randy is ready, and Randy is currently sending a number of hissing creatures in our direction. Sun snakes, and many of them, all manhunters, all of them seeking what remains of our flesh and bone. And so we are attempting to get back to our home well before they cause us too much trouble. Whether or not that's going to be possible, I suppose we'll see. We're moving slow on the water. They will be moving slow too. It's going to be close. I think we'd stand a better chance if we just set up here and get ready to deal with them. Leandra Hayes has a little bit of magic, so we can go and fire an arcane bolt off in their direction. At one of them at least. And here come the others. The first of those strikes hitting. You know what I think this calls for? We are going to try and keep our living folks back a little bit further. And our dead, we're just going to let them search and destroy. As Manos is going to be chucking down a fog of torment to be able to keep our living alive and our dead nice and healthy. And it looks like we are already starting to carve through some of these snakes. I'm not sure how strong they're meant to be. Oh, Vitate managed to kill that one with their bare hands. So, yeah, I think we have the situation well under control. And so, with the death of this sun snake here in just a moment, I'd like to say, kia ora, Legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Call of Rimhammer, World of Magic and Madness, and of course, everything in between. We had Mordecai working on Nina over here, who crashed down at the very end of the last episode, and it looks like Nina is going to make it. Whether or not Nina wants to stay, I suppose we'll see. But there are many bodies here now, many snakes, and no injuries on our behalf. Although, looking at this, that is a potential workforce that we are going to most certainly be able to make use of. The question will be, is it going to be Lady May or Manos that raises them? Manos has a lot more mana going on at the moment, and having a look at his magic, I think he will be able to withstand the strain of having a few more on his side. We could always split it between the two of them. Once Lady May is up in the morning, we'll send her out there too. Alright, Manos, let's see about raising some undead, eh? I don't know how many he's going to get here, probably 4 or 5. We might even have a few good ones among them. Yeah, it looks like we got around about 5 there, so we're going to recruit them, bring them off towards the side, and just see if they are any good. None of them are keepers, so none of them will get names. We'll let them hang around for a little while though. Thank you. Yet another body for the pile. Manos, we will let you go and rest and recover and... yeah, that's a bit more of a drain. We'll get Lady May to head on over here now. One thing that we are going to need to keep in mind is that as our number of dead grows, the number of enemies that are thrown our way will grow with them. And right now, they aren't actually all that well equipped. Yeah, we're gonna have to get a crafting. Lady May, let's go raise some dead, eh? Another 4 for our colony. And we might have some good ones. Let's see. Okay. Oh, yeah. You're good. You're not. You're not. And you're not. So we've got one good character out of that lot. There you go. You guys go off. Do your thing. Is that an anima seed? Anima fruit. Yeah. Huh. Neat. Now you're going to need a name. Skarda. You should now be known as DJ Enza. Welcome to our colony. With 14 melee, 12 construction, 14 mining, you are going to be of good assistance to us. It is interesting that out of all of these colonists that we've got, there's only 3 that are any good. And look at that. A rescued animal has joined the colony. Nina. Okay. You know what? Nina, you shall remain, I think. Oh, that's cute. Tyrant was feeding you a snake. We will make sure that you get proper training. You could turn into quite the useful member, I think. Okay. Zeus. We have yet another transport crash. It's a timberwolf this time. Do we want a timberwolf? I mean, a little bit of extra protection wouldn't go wrong, would it? Leandra, you're close. Let's see if we can rescue Zeus. There we go. There we go. And Zeus will get put down right by Nina. Well, not put down. Hopefully not put down. Mordecai, let's get you over here. Thanks. All right, he's at the ready. And there you go. Let's see if we can save Zeus. Just made the call that Zeus probably doesn't need medicine as well, so just hold on to the rest. Marriage is on. Okay. Oh, it's Leandra and Tyrant. Leandra Hayes will change her last name to Kruka. Okay, well, we are going to need a marriage spot. We're expanding this out at the moment, so I suppose we could look at putting a marriage spot in there. I mean, yeah, that'd work, eh? Or actually, you know what? Let's put it behind there. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if we can get that constructed in time. Oh, okay. Something is out here. Something is hunting. We could call everyone else back, or we could just risk it. There is probably star spawn on this map somewhere. It'll take a little while before it gets hungry, before it decides to try and eat. Mordecai, yeah, you just leave those two there. I think it prefers humans? I suppose we'll find out, hey? Okay. It's gonna be attacking. I mean, most of our group are over here currently. Just kind of hanging out, waiting for some more bricks to head on over. Lady May is just sleeping outside on the bridge. We'll be ready for wherever it arrives from. Oh, Tyrant. Oh, of course. And Tyrant is completely alone. Fantastic. Tyrant, let's get you blinking away from this thing. ASAP. Tyrant, come on. Let's go, let's go. All right, so they mean business. Star vampires are tough. And as we can see here, they are very fast. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. He's not going to be able to blink for a little while yet. Manos, how far can you fly? He can fly pretty far. All right, fly you fool. The others are making their way up here now. Tyrant is down. Don't you start eating him. Okay, Manos is on his way over. Come on, come on, come on. I don't know how we can get its attention. Tyrant. Try and do a soul blight on it. Get its attention that way. Hang in there, buddy. Tyrant, can you heal yourself while you're on the ground? No. Oh, it's not looking good. Oh, okay, it stopped. Was it stunned? I don't know what it was, but it's dead now. Okay, our horde is caught up. That was close. A little too close. Tyrant, you are still just kind of hanging in there. I think just cracks. Lots and lots of cracks. Well, Mordecai, let's get you over here. I would like you to heal Tyrant, please. Thank you. He's back up and about. Oh, and because he's up and about, he can heal himself. So, get healing there. It's a very minor heal, but better than nothing. And our rooms are finally starting to come together. Not to mention our extended ritual space, which is looking nice. And our rescued animal isn't going to join the colony. It was probably because it was getting fed the corpse of a star vampire, but you know, Zeus, that's your choice. Wander on free, Fairwolf. We finally have a sleeping spot for Lady May. Lady May, and also, I was going to say for Manos, but I guess they can't share. That's unfortunate. It was a little bit of a trick to get this set up in the first place. We had to build walls and then remove them, which changes the shallow water to sand. So she is able to sleep out here. And hey, Manos doesn't sleep at the end of the day, but I think it still might be worth us creating a bed for him, just in case there's any mood benefits that come from it. Hey, it looks like we can begin an esoteric advent. It is a psychic channeling, and if it's fun, participants may gain a Psylink level. So let's hope they enjoy themselves. 93% expected quality. It's time to throw down. Everyone is filling out the temple as I speak, and Manos is speaking about the moral structure of the universe as a party now begins. Well, they seem to be enjoying themselves as the sun is slipping over the horizon. Red Tapir, the last to join us, I think. And, of course, this big old thing. Oh, really? Terrible? How did we get terrible from 92%? Well, fine, poor quality ritual, minus to our moods. Oh dear. We actually have 2 spare rooms at the moment now as well, because I realized we've got 2 couples, and then we have Mordecai who will be staying in this room, so we have the possibility to recruit more. At the moment, I'm going around and designating all of these different spots around the map that we are going to want to mine. There are lots of resources, but we're after the resources that are going to actually help us. And we have a colossal aero fleet. Wow, okay. I don't know if we're going to try and keep them this time, just because last time they didn't really help us out all that much. We have a nice production line going on over here. where these blue marble chunks are getting cut into blue marble blocks. And now we have ourselves a proper recreation space. You might also notice that some of our dead are vanishing. Yeah, we're kind of working our way back to a status quo to see exactly how many Lady May and Manos can sustain at one time. As the numbers before were exaggerated, they can certainly have them up and running, but just not for long durations. Oh boy. Well, I was just going to try and deal with a little bit of a mana situation that Manos is suffering from at the moment. His mana is very low, and same thing with Lady May. We have some fleshmongers though, and apparently they're being really smart. Oh boy, they are, because they're dropping straight in on top of us. Okay. Well, we're going to send all of the dead into here, because that's where the bulk of them are. And as soon as this pops off, we are... we're going to be searching and we're going to be destroying. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I have no idea how this is going to go, but they're all kind of locked in the temple here. We've got one bastard down here, who I think we're going to send Lady May and Tyrant and Leandra in after. So we'll get them moving in there and then put them on search and destroy as well. Hopefully the temple doesn't get too wrecked. Manos is making his way up at the moment. We are kind of surviving by the looks of things. Hey, all right, good job, you two. Took care of that one. And now there's just this lot here. We'll get Manos at the back. He should be able to spit in there, maybe. Hard to tell, really. They're trying to flee. It didn't go so well for them. Yeah. All right, good job, you lot. And oh, I did not see you guys up there. You really did a number on us. Huh. Not a fan. Well, the troll is kind of stopping them. Oh, Leandra, please be careful. You know what? Can we arcane bolt them from back here? Just, yeah, don't like them rocking all those bullets towards us. Tyrant, can we get a heal off at Leandra, please? Get a little bit closer, thank you. That'd be much appreciated. And Leandra, yeah, oh, okay. They're still trying to hit. I don't think that's it is our troll, okay. And the others are managing to kind of keep up here. Tyrant, did you get that heal off? Doesn't look like it. Let's see. I just want to make sure that Leandra is going to make it. Oh, they're lucky. They are lucky. They're away. Let's let everyone relax. Maybe not relax, as we do have a fire in here that I would very much like to get put out. We've got some travelers making their way past here, and we've got a little bit of rebuilding to do, and we did lose some dead in that dance. Although, we have some more bodies here, and who knows, we might have some winners among them. An interesting thing to note is that Manos has so many of these Law of Death points at the moment that we can get the cooldown on lower ground to pop quite quickly. So what I'm hoping to do here is kind of create a wall of lower ground around the outside so that our enemies won't actually be able to reach any of our settlement here. We'll have that kind of going maybe even right up towards the shoreline, just kind of around there. That would give us space to have some things there too. I'd say that's pretty good to start with there. I know it looks a little messy. We might be able to try and tidy that up, but I think it's a good use for these ability points at the moment. We will need to wait until he gets a little bit more mana. It doesn't seem to take him that long to actually recover though. Okay, with one last casting of this, we're going to be good. There we go. All right, Manos, let's link that up there. Okay. All right, that is effectively sealed now. I hate to say it, but I think the big guy is costing Manos a little bit too much in the way of mana. We've had some caravan animals wander in as well. It's all going off at the same time. White ant, I'm gonna need that big guy. We are gonna be dismissing undead and oh boy, white ant. Well, I guess you can go as well, can't you? We'll see if that works. It does. It does. There you go. Back to the pile with you. Oh, and that gives that's a massive amount of mana gain. Okay, yeah, this the devil was costing us a lot. The caravan animals that have wandered in are camels by the looks of things. We could just ask for them to be destroyed. They've got some okay gear on them, so yeah, you know what, let's do that. Interesting. Tyrant has gone for the linen burqa look at the moment, reminiscent of Jarlan. Well, Manus has been able to recover a fair amount of mana. I think we're going to put that mana to use by bringing back some of the dead and raising some new ones over here. So, let's see who we've got amongst all of these folks here as Leandra hangs out by the well. Okay, alright. Anyone going to be staying? Not really, out of that lot. But hey, we'll make use of you for now, won't we? And Manos can actually raise more, so we will. Centering on the well there, let's see who we've got this time. Oh, okay, you are very good. And the rest are all average, so Halasagate, you are going to need a name, aren't you? And unfortunately we have lost some of our named dead just from, well, Manos not having enough mana. And right now he's kind of in that position, so I'm just going to go grab some of our less than stellar folks and return them to Ash. Welcome to the colony, Lord Sadok. We'll have to make sure to get you equipped with a proper melee weapon rather than the sawn-off shotgun you currently wield, as this shoot skill is abysmal. The mallet it is. We have expanded out to include a butchery and our little kitchen down here. We are still rather restricted. We've been going through the research, but we haven't found any kind of forging yet. So we've been unlucky in that aspect. We're getting lots of other things, but just not what we actually need. So it's not that we're without resources right now. We actually have a fair amount of iron ore, and we know how to smelt the iron ore into steel. We just don't know how to smelt. Yeah, we have no basic kind of smelting here. So we'll just keep on going through that research and hope we get the one that we need. The alternative is if we get some kind of quest around here. Unfortunately, we don't have any as of yet. I did actually have some requests from the previous episode about where in the world we actually are. So right now, we're right down at the southern end here. Our locations that we've been in at the moment, our first was all the way out there in Ashfell. Then Ashwood was over here in the Tiora Hills. So I feel like we've gotten to see a fair amount of this big old map. But yeah, quiet on the quest front. Hospitality for friends, a quest, no less. 4 tribespeople of the Grey Pit Pact are in an enemy jail. He wants us to guard them at Ash Lake until he can send a shuttle to collect them in 6 days. 6 days ain't that bad. For 67 blessed weave, it's a decent value. We can guard 4 people for 6 days, of course we can. So they are arriving. We need to actually make sure that we can keep them safe. Oh, you can just stay. Yeah, you can just chill here. We are gonna have to put some other temporary sleeping spots down, but that'll work just fine. Oh, Tyrant. He's made a bond with the troll. It's now named Rufus. Well, Rufus, you've been pretty good to us so far. And aside from Rufus, I have been focusing on our defenses out the front. The idea will be for the enemy to be able to flood into this space here. We will fight them around here. We're going to have our living folks on the outside, just so that they can kind of fling things in. Ideally, we're going to have ones for most, if not all of them, but that is something that I'm working towards. At the very least, we're going to have our dead in this space here, ready to fight the foes that start to make their way through there. We could also have maybe another little side path that we could use to close the gate behind them. That would be fun, and that's certainly something that I'm going to consider. We'll see how this goes first before we do anything too complicated. Oh boy, we've got a big monster here, a Rathian. Let's have a look at you. Oh, nasty looking thing. King and Queen of the Skies. A large fire-breathing wyvern with poisonous talons. Now, let's have a look at Tyrant. How close are you to being able to use that skill again? You just need more psi focus? I think that's it. I think he's on cooldown already. We just need to let you meditate, my friend. Yeah, more meditation for you, thank you. Okay, that's what he's up to right now. I think just temporarily for Tyrant, we're just gonna go meditate all day while you're working. Instead of working, rather. Oh, Lady May. Okay, I think Lady May is about to try and put a seed in the corpse that's here. I think that's what she's up to. Indeed it is. You're hitting all the way. You have 13 of them? You've been busy. You've been very busy. Well, I have asked for at least 2 of them to be done for now. This theoretically will turn them into revenants. It takes a bit of work, 1,000 work in actual fact, but she is a quick worker. Look at her go. Okay, there we are. Done. Where'd you go? Oh, there it is. And is it just good to go? Revenant body. I think it's like before. Yeah, awaken. Awaken that sucker. There you go. Dryad awakens. A corpse revenant. It can be trained. Guard and attack. So that's going to be a tyrant job when he's back to training. But we can have a few of those going around. And you know what? Do they need to eat? Needs food and rest. You do actually consume probably meat, I imagine. Yeah. Very little sustenance. We could just kind of create a zone for them in here to create a little bit of havoc when our foes try and attack us. Rufus, you're very fast. Oh, yep. There's another body. I'm going to ask for maybe 5 of these to be done. So we'll just say another 4. Actually, why restrict it? Let's go wild. Let's go 10. We've got corpses at the moment. You've got dryad seeds. Let's start to make some bodies. Oh, okay. He's already got enough. Okay, Tyrant. Okay, let's try and track this thing down. Rathian. Okay, it's just kind of over towards the edge here. Is this gonna work? I hope so. A fire-breathing wyvern would be quite the friend to have. Tyrant is getting closer now. Let's see. Tamed, just like that. Tyrant, your power knows no bounds. And, oh, you can blink with it. That is amazing. Singing a lullaby to the Rathian here. We're going to make sure that this Rathian gets proper training. But, yeah, that is neat. I mean, we can just straight up breathe fire. It's got to be at a target, but yeah, good to have you here, Rathian. We need to make sure that we keep you fed, though. So we will, we'll be butchering. Or rather, we'll make sure that there are corpses to go around. There's more than enough wildlife on this map. And we've got some visitors from the Eastern Republic. Okay. And look at that, another revenant body. Sayuri. Oh, someone else is going to awaken it, looks like. There we go. Awakened. Well, there's our guest. We're going to send Mordecai out to have a chat and see if we can actually trade for anything here. And looks like another body. Oh, yep, we've got one there. Very nice. We'll get that one awakened and we'll get it trained too. And with Tyrant, we're going to put him back to working most of the day, but we do want to make sure that he is getting that psi focus at the end. And they really don't have much to trade at all. I think we're probably just going to get rid of the junk that we have more than anything. Lady May, you are a wonder. That's another one done. And you know what? We'll drop it on the ground right away and get it awakened. There we are. So that's Corpse Revenant 5. We've got a few of them stumbling around now. So here they are, just hanging out. Nice and easy for Tyrant to get to be able to get them training. And also, they're right here should anyone decide to try and wander in. Oh, Lady May with another one in actual fact. Oh, they can be ridden? Okay, they can be ridden. Tyrant is riding around on the Corpse Revenant. Of course you are. Ha! The architect's structure has been studied. We know all that we need to know about this thing now. Things have really progressed along here today on Ash Lake. Our second day in this place, and we already have a functional town. Most of our folks here don't need to eat. Really, it is only Lady May that needs to eat. But we do have guests, so keeping them fed is a necessary task. The shuttle is going to be arriving in 1.7 days. We haven't seen any trouble yet. We're going to let time keep rolling by. And if all goes well, that is how we'll end today's episode. Well, it's not forging, but it is flesh golems, so you know we're going to pick it up. We have actually managed to get scribing. However, we won't be scribing for a bit as we need steel ingots to build this table. And yeah, no steel not without forging, not without smelting. It is a very stormy evening out here on the lake. We can see we have light, we have life, even if it is unlife. Oh my gosh. Smithing? Yes, finally. We finally got it. My gosh, that's taken a while. Oh, I just remembered, something that I'm yet to do, and something that we want Tyrant to do right now, is to pop into here and cast Living Wall for us. We're going to cast that right there, and I think that'll mean that the wall will be able to move all around this area, but yep, there it is, just hanging out, being a living wall. The living wall sees all. Oh, and we have some strange beasts. Abnormal creatures have arrived. Ah, fantastic. Dark Young. How many? Just the one? Just the one is okay. I think we probably want to preemptively just go and beat it up if we can. So, yeah, let's tell everyone to do that. They're all on their way up there. It looks like Merzum was the first one to make it up there with whip in hand. And these whips are pretty nasty against flesh, but yeah, I think you are going to need some backup. Thankfully, it's on its way. However, yeah, you didn't make it. Unfortunate. White Ant, you might stand a little bit of a better chance. Striking away here. Okay, yeah, we'll be able to overwhelm this thing. It's bleeding out in 10 hours. It'll be down before we know it. And if they lose their sanity, it's okay, because they don't really have minds. And just like that, the beast is dead. Oh, and it's another corpse for Lady May. Another revenant then. We're so close now. As an eclipse has fallen on us, we now have smithing. Although unfortunately we're not going to be able to do too much with smithing this episode, we can at least maybe start to try and get some things placed down. And oh boy, am I going to have to move things around in this very small crafting space. And there is that shuttle. We're just going to get the last of these bits and pieces put in place. We need to get this thing locked and loaded. Oh, they're making their way in. I think we've got one more to go in there. Yep, there we are. Head on off. Get out of here. That is our first quest complete in this place. And now finally, we can actually start getting down to business to defeat, well, chaos and everything else. But the main thing, of course, is going to be having access to iron ingots and then in turn steel. Right now, that is our main restriction. Even so, we have made fantastic progress today. Ash Lake has grown into quite the fortress, I would say. And while there are still some natural dangers out here, it's nothing that we can't handle. And it's still early days here. I would love to hear your suggestions on how Ash Lake should develop. Right now, we're actually doing a sizable amount of fishing. Perhaps that will be our main source of wealth. But yes, let your voices be heard in the comments below. And while you're there, if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. As for now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.